If you've been waiting for Insta360 to release the app update for the ColorPlus for the Insta360 One X, it's finally here. Watch me put the One X through its paces and compare the footage for yourself to see if it works. And then watch me comment on the video comparisons to give you my verdict on whether this update was worth waiting for or not. Hi, I'm Saab Johal and welcome to my channel, which is all about mobile and 360 video and photography and how to edit for great results. Be sure to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any more of my videos, and don't forget to like this too if you feel like you want to. So ColorPlus is the new algorithm included in the app for the Insta360 Go and the One X that's designed to enhance your colors when you export from your app. Now, you could go through the deeper settings to alter how your footage looks, but this ColorPlus innovation is a simple toggle switch and its power is adjustments through an artificial intelligence algorithm. You can have it on or off. It's a simple toggle and you have to do it after you've edited your footage. It's just before export, that's when you do it. So I thought it would be good to do a straight comparison to see what kind of an effect it has. Oh, and I've already reviewed this for the Insta360 Go. You can see that if you follow the link up here. Okay, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to play some footage from various different conditions. Low light outdoors, from dark to light, cloudy skies, blue skies, hyperlapse and regular footage, so you can see how the ColorPlus algorithm performs in these different conditions with the Insta360 One X. Now, when you're looking at these pieces of footage side by side, I'm not going to tell you which one has the ColorPlus switched on and which one doesn't. You're going to have to pay attention to see what you think. Then I'll go through parts of the footage again and tell you what I noticed. And hey, I'd love to see your comments and thoughts about what you think about this new addition to the Insta360 One X app and workflow. Okay, let's jump in. Right, what did you think? Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts. Here's what I think. Let's go through parts of that footage again one by one. Okay, for this first piece of footage in London, the ColorPlus version is on the right. It's brighter without overexposing. Just look at that difference. It's frankly amazing and so much more obvious than the review that I did for the ColorPlus application on the Insta360 Go. There really is a stark difference between ColorPlus on and off. What do you think? Now for this section shot under the Iron Bridge in Telford in England, the ColorPlus version is on the right. Look how much more detail, brightness and sharpness there is. So you can see the detail of me as I'm vlogging, as I move from the dark to the light. The highlights are held nicely and the dynamic range is fantastic. Now in this footage under a bridge on the south bank of London, the colour pop and brightness should tell you that the ColorPlus version is on the left. This hyperlapse along the River Thames, you can see the bright fresh green of the leaves nicely balanced at the end, and the ColorPlus version is on the right. And again, the ColorPlus version here is on the right. It's brighter, it's punchier, and the colors are just really nicely balanced with the increased dynamic range too. You can really notice that. Crossing the Thames here across to the London Eye, and it's again the difference in dynamic range and snappier colors telling you that the ColorPlus version is on the right. Just check out the freshness of this tiny planet. And now we're in the foothills of Snowdon in Wales, and look again at the increased vibrancy, color punch and dynamic range in the footage on the right. This is the ColorPlus version. It really is amazing what can be achieved here, what Insta360 have done. And finally, as we make it up this path to the top of Mount Snowdon, you can appreciate the greater depth and breadth of colors in the vegetation and the increased brightness without blowing any detail. So what's my verdict? Now all this really is a matter of taste, but I think Insta360 have done a superb job in providing an additional quick and easy output option for the Insta360 One X. I think this is well worth the wait for this development, which I think will take a lot of people by surprise. It really is that good. If you look at my buying guide for 360 cameras over the holidays, which you can find up here, you'll see that the One X was my top choice, and this firmly cements its position. It really is number one right now. What did you think? Have you got a One X and are pleased about this development, or are you considering buying one and this is going to tip you over the edge into buying one? Or are you thinking that this really isn't for you and you prefer another 360 camera instead? Do let me know in the comments down below. Now with the fresh news rumor that Insta360 One X may be releasing a new camera in December, or at least announcing it, but they're going to continue development for the One X, this really is good news. Now I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have found it useful, please consider giving it a like and consider subscribing too. I'd love to see you back here again soon. Here's some more of my videos that you might find interesting or useful. Please take a look around, there's plenty to watch. And thank you for coming and watching. Cheers and go well.